You want to start right now? And click on my left click on my thing,
Watch.
and then yo.
Is that a bit loud?
No.
Insane, you there?
Yes, I'm here.
Is it a bit loud for you?
No.
Ahoy, me mateys! It be your favorite swashbuckling buccaneer, Foxy, the Pirate Fox! Arg! When I tell ya, we got a grand show for you today, in just about 10 minutes! Wait, 10 minutes? That's right, 10 minutes! Can ya bloody believe it?
10 minutes? Why, we better gather our gear before time runs out.
Oh, and I've got to prep my singing voice. La 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 la!
Bonnie, make yourself useful and mop the stage, will you?
Whatever you say, Mr. Boss Man.
Just try not to slip, Cottontail.
Whoa, 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 whoa!
Hey! Will you landlubbers stop mucking around? Anyway, you scallywags just be here in time for the show. Not a moment before, and not a moment later, you hear? Or else you'll be forced to walk the plank!
This isn't really that scary, insane.
Ahoy, me mateys! It be your favorite swashbuckling buccaneer, Foxy, the Pirate Fox! Arg! When I tell ya, we got a grand show for you today, in just about 10 minutes! Wait, 10 minutes? That's right, 10 minutes! Can ya bloody believe it?
10 minutes? Why, we better gather our gear before time runs out.
Oh, and I've got to prep my singing voice. La 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 la!
Bonnie, make yourself useful and mop the stage, will you?
Whatever you say, Mr. Boss Man.
Just try not to slip, Cottontail.
Whoa, 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 whoa!
Hey! Will you landlubbers stop mucking around? Anyway, you scallywags just be here in time for the show. Not a moment before, and not a moment later, you hear? Or else you'll be forced to walk the plank! mateys! It be your favorite swashbuckling buccaneer, Foxy, the pirate fox! Arg! When I tell ya, we got a grand show for you today in just about 10 minutes! Wait, 10 minutes? That's right, 10 minutes! Can you bloody believe it?
10 minutes? Why, we better gather our gear before time runs out.
Oh, and I've got to prep my singing voice. La 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 la!
Bonnie, make yourself useful and mop the stage, will you? Just try not to slip, Cottontail.
Hey! Will you landlubbers stop mucking around? Anyway, you scallywags just be here in time for the show. Not a moment before, and not a moment later, you hear? Or else you'll be forced to walk the plank!
Where'd he go? He TP'd off the screen.
Ahoy, me mateys! It be your favorite swashbuckling buccaneer, Foxy, the pirate fox! Arg! When I tell ya, we got a grand show for you today in just about 10 minutes! Wait, 10 minutes? That's right, 10 minutes! Can you bloody believe it?
Oh, and I've got to prep my singing voice. La 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 la!
Will you landlubbers stop mucking around? Anyway, you scallywags just be here in time for the show. Not a moment before, and not a moment later, you hear? Or else you'll be forced to walk the plank. Ahoy, me mateys! It be your favorite swashbuckling buccaneer, Foxy, the pirate fox! Arg! When I tell ya, we got a grand show for you today in just about 10 minutes! Wait, 10 minutes? That's right, 10 minutes! Can you bloody believe it? Will you landlubbers stop?
Viewing of this tape is prohibited. Discard it immediately. Viewing of this tape is prohibited. Discard it immediately. Viewing of this tape is prohibited. Discard it immediately. Viewing of this
What's the matter, Foxy? I thought you wanted an audience. What you doing?
Chica?
Yours.
It's time to go home, baby bird. Mommy? It's time to go home. Take me home with you. No, Chica. Baby bird. No, Chica. You're scaring me.
That cheeky one, so that's
Okay, my sensors have been replaced for both left and right ears. The newer ones can handle much higher frequencies, perfect for performing animatronics such as these. Wouldn't want one of them shut down just because the music was too loud. Can't imagine what could have been so loud to blow out the sensors. Anyways, I'll be back to upgrade the others. For now, just play the sound response manual and everything should be A-OK.
children's screaming. Face fell off.
There was once a man with a proud purple shirt, until one day his reality was hurt
He lost all he had on that fateful day when his youngest son was taken away. As he lay in bed, his life slowly sleeping, he watched over him, eyes always weeping, as he took his last breath, his soul-breaking tether. He spoke with clenched hands, "I will put you back together."
Golden credit is Evan, I believe. Evan is the crying child. The crying child goes by many names. That ringing is quite loud. Jumped me a little bit. FNAF 3
Yeah.
Breaking news. In a developing story, the popular children's pizzeria known as Freddy Fazbear's Pizza has been in the center of yet another tragic incident. 20-year-old Jeremy Fitzgerald, a daytime security guard at the pizzeria, is in critical condition, victim of an attack from one of the restaurant's animatronic mascots. Several eyewitnesses, including children, confirm that the animatronic attacker in question is the Foxy, referred to by employees as the Mangle, for reasons currently unknown. 26-year-old Maxwell Smith, a customer at the restaurant, compares the incident to a predator attacking its prey, where the animatronic supposedly mauled Fitzgerald, causing severe injuries to his head. He is currently being rushed to the hospital where his injuries will be treated. While the employees are still trying to figure out what caused this malfunction, several patrons at the restaurant suspect that the incident is tied to the restaurant's dark history of ghost stories, stating that the robot entertainers come to life at night possessed by the children that went missing months prior. On a possibly related note, witnesses claim that the animatronic characters were acting strange that day. One of the employees describes, and I quote, "They interact with the kids just fine, but when they encounter an adult, they just stare." Stay tuned for updates on the situation. Nigel Lance, Hurricane News.
Wow.
can't get through to anyone. What is that noise? Henry, is that you?
Oh, don't go towards the sound. Don't stick up to the map.
Where are the... What the... This isn't funny. Turn the power back on.
Based on none of the scenarios were quite evil. Perhaps he had a reason to be. Let's see.
Let's change screen. We just
Yeah?
Bill,
Yeah?
can you click on anomaly report
What?
right beside the? Can you click on anomaly report right beside the scares from FNAF VHS tapes, where like the list? There should want to say anomaly report, the one that's from Ennard.
I could barely hear you, dude. Hold on. Alright, what?
Go on Discord. Alright, look. Go on Discord. Left click my user. Then you'll see like user volume, or I don't know, like something about my volume, and then you can hear me like put it on the max.
Oh, I
Probably
just turned up
200.
my volume.
Alright, so go on anomaly report on VH. The Ennard one.
The Ennard one?
That's an actually scary one. Yeah.
Anomaly report? Skip all the way there. Alright.
Mm-hmm.
Very scary. What do you mean that Ennard one was scary?
No, it's not. If I
Like,
remember,
the Ennard one
one of
was
Ennard.
not scary at all, dude.
And it's because like there was a beta that it was like.
Hello, new Fredbear employee, and welcome to the mascot costume assembly training tape. There are two types of suits, Fredbear and Bonnie Bun. These suits double as both animatronic suits and wearable costumes for performers. Cost efficient and eliminates any differences in appearance as to not break the immersion. The wearable costumes will only be used when an animatronic is in repair. The suit is made up of 3 layers. The first layer is a fabric costume that we normally see. The second layer is a fiberglass shell that forms the structure of the character. The third layer is an exoskeleton. This layer is the closest to your body when being worn. It will help support all the weight of the heavy components, and is responsible for holding all the spring locks. Spring locks are the locks that hold all the springs used to attach to the animatronic. However, these springs can be very dangerous if the suit is not prepped carefully. Now, let's begin the training. To prep the costume into suit mode, we shall start by winding up all the spring locks with a hand crank. Insert the hand crank into the lock sockets located behind the animatronic. There are 10 lock sockets in total, 2 on each limb, 1 on the back of the body, and 1 behind the head. Next, remove the gloves and feet. You'll need to remove the head before taking off the costume. Simply remove the head as well as a fiberglass structure underneath. Then, peel off the fabric costume. Once removed, you'll need to detach the fiberglass shell from the exoskeleton. Lastly, remove the exoskeleton from the animatronic. To put on the suit, the spring locks too much. Next, you'll need to reattach the fiberglass shell back on. Then, put on the fabric layer. Once applied properly, put on the gloves and feet. Lastly, you'll need to put on the head, but before you do, you'll need to put the head into performer mode by winding up a small socket on the inside of the head to reveal the fake eyes. Perfect for you to see. In the event of a spring lock failure, do not panic. Keep as still as possible and call for help. Calm your breathing and have a partner wound up the hand crank to lock the spring locks once more. Then safely and gently remove the suit.
Fredbear's costume was designed with a large jaw to hold all the teeth for a full smile. Fortunately, that means modifications were needed for the animatronic to function properly. Fredbear animatronic got problems with moving his jaw with all the additional weight, but the animatronics were designed with the intention of having similar features with bonding button being the main focus for design. To compensate for Fredbear's large jaw, we've installed 2 additional hydraulics on both sides of the animatronic's jaw. Fredbear's fully calibrated and ready to perform again. Let me guess, it's gonna, we're gonna see.
Maybe somehow you could check inside those suits in a little background.
It's been a real pleasure having you here tonight.
We hate to say goodbye, but cheer up, there's always tomorrow.
And just remember that a friend is the best thing you could ever have. When life gets you down, a friend will be there to help.
Yeah. For example, there was this one time I got stuck in a water machine. A friend of mine had a cut a hole in it just to get me out.
Yo.
It's like
there, boys and girls. My name is Chica, and this is my pal, Mr. Cupcake.
Bonjour, children.
It's so wonderful to see y'all on this nice and lovely day. Say, I heard that some of you don't know any of your colors. Well, don't you worry. Your favorite and lovable chicken will help you. We'll be going over the main 6 colors, like the ones you see on a nice lovely rainbow in the sky. These are the colors we'll be learning about. Red, orange, yellow, green, blue, and purple. The first color we're going to talk about is red. Red is the color of so many things in the world. Things like roses, apples, stop signs, and even fire trucks. The next color is orange. Say, did you know that there's a fruit that is called an orange? And it's even the color orange as well. Isn't that interesting?
Ah, oranges, the finest fruit of them all. So tasty and delicious.
Mr. Cupcake, please. We need to stay on track here. Which is also the color for carrots, pumpkins, and basketball. Why, even my beak is orange. Fun fact, if you mix red and yellow in together, they will make the color orange. Speaking of yellow, that's our next color to talk about. Yellow is one of my most favorite colors of all.
And why is that, madame?
Why? Because I'm yellow, that's why. Yellow is a nice, bright, and happy color. Used for sunflowers, bananas, bees, and...
Hi, I am Bonnie Bun Buns, and I was the first robot to be made by Scott.
Is that really the last of them? Wait, no, stop pulling that up. Oh, wait, no, it isn't the last of them.
I'm coming for you.
Due to the closure of Fredbear's Family Diner, Fazbear Entertainment had bought out the kids' restaurant to rebrand it as Freddy Jr.'s, planned out to open near the fall of 1984. Any previous employees from Fredbear's will not be allowed to enter the building due to the new cast of characters are the more enhanced Fazbear crew from Fredbear's, with facial recognition, advanced mobility and most importantly, allowing the animatronics to roam the building to entertain kids anywhere inside. The original cast of characters will be stored in the parts and service room at the back of the restaurant. The original cast will provide parts to save on cost after spending a small fortune on the new cast. This is also the same for security. The office which your night guards will be working in has no doors, no heating, no sanity, no love, no help, no family, no home, no prenimals, no prenimals, no prenimals, no prenimals, no prenimals.
Help us. We're not sorry for your friend. He will get what he deserves.
Alright, is this thing on? Recording. Okay. So, the boss wanted me to come in a bit later than usual to do some after-hours salvaging on the older animatronics. Since we're opening a new location sometime of June of next year, essentially we're going to see if we can reuse as many parts as we can that'll go on to be used for the newer models. I'm fairly new to all this, to be honest, so I'm not quite exactly sure what to expect going into this room here. But Bob told me when he went to go do the hands and the mouth that it's really nothing more than just a few audio clips played from a tape recorder. So hoping I'm I hope I'll get a similar experience going into this, but I'm not entirely sure of that. So boss said to record me doing it as well for archive purposes and also to have some proof that I actually did it. And so, let's see what's in here. Oh shit, not the keys. Jesus, dark in here. Okay. So, fuck. Well, that's fine. All I have to do is find the lights in this place. Sure they're nearby. Maybe. Fucking the lights right now. Jesus Christ. Fuck, that's creepy. Alright. I guess he wasn't wrong. Alright. Let's get this shit over with. Let's see. Recorder. What is that? Beans and salvage. Okay. Alright then. Let's see. Looks like the tape's already in there. All we gotta do is play it, so. Let's see what we got.
Congratulations on completing your first day. However, your job isn't over just yet.
I don't really know.
There's another aspect to your end-of-day routine. You must complete the maintenance checklist.
Fantastic.
During this testing phase, check on the animatronic frequently. If you feel that it is becoming unstable, use the taser provided to you.
Oh.
You can use it 3 times without damaging the hardware. Every use over 3, however, will decrease the item's salvage value.
Interesting.
Begin audio prompt in 3, 2, 1.
Alright. Looks like the left arm moved up a little bit. Okay. See if anything else moves. Looks like nothing so far.
Document results.
Alright, so the left arm went up about 90 degrees, so I guess I'll mark that as a yes. Okay. So far so good.
Begin audio prompt in 3, 2, 1.
So right arm just moved on that one. Interesting. Okay. Everything looks like a scarecrow now, but alright.
Document results.
Alright, so same thing with the right arm, so it's another yes. Okay.
Begin audio prompt in 3, 2, 1.
Easier than I thought. This one's creepy. Like nothing so far.
Document results.
Okay, looks like nothing moved that time. Guess that's a no then. Alright.
Begin audio prompt in 3, 2.
Okay, well I guess that counts. I guess that counts, so but you know what, fuck it. Alright. I'm just marking it as sure for now. Alright, so the eyes move and then Jeez. What the fuck? Okay. Alright, I guess the hips move too. I don't really know. Whatever.
1.
Hips moved on that one. Fuck.
Document results.
Okay, nothing, son of a bitch, don't you, nothing on that one.
Begin audio prompt in 3, 2, 1. Document results.
Okay, nothing again. It's another no. Keep my damn eye on this fucking thing. Fuck, alright.
Begin audio prompt in 3, 2, 1. document results.
Okay, another no. Fuck this fucking job. Okay, last one. Last one.
Begin audio prompt in 3, 2, 1.
Whoa, hold on a second. What the fuck? Whoa, what the fuck?
So bad I can't breathe.
What the fuck is that? What the fuck? What the fuck was that? Oh, fuck. Fuck this job. Oh, fuck this fucking job.
Okay, we can do this. Come on. Oh no. Oh no.
Where the fuck did it go? What the fuck is that? What the?
No. No.
Alright. Got a bit of an unusual call today, but a job is still a job, I guess. I got a call from a kid's restaurant manager saying that they've been experiencing some weird paranormal activity. Let's see. The place is called Freddy Fazbear's Pizza. Normally I get called into places that are abandoned or at least old buildings that are at least a century old. But, the strip mall itself looks pretty new, and the manager told me that this particular location was opened roughly 5 years ago. He mentioned that these activities are interrupting businesses and that they might have to close this location and reopen it elsewhere if I can't figure out what's going on. So let me go ahead and read off a few things they told me. So, let's see here. Alright. They've reported that mysterious and disembodied voices can be heard all throughout the restaurant. Company property, particularly the animatronics themselves, will often move around the restaurant during the night, even when the power to the building is shut off completely. Sometimes said property will mysteriously disappear, and then reappear a day or so later. And then this is one of the incidents they were telling me about, where basically a bunch of kids came running out of the bathroom crying because they saw, quote, someone else staring at them in the mirror, and that they were speaking in a language they didn't understand. A few employees will often feel a tense presence when working on or next to the animatronics, particularly at night. Night shift workers have reported seeing children, usually one at a time, walk around the restaurant after hours when the doors are locked. When they go to assess the situation and figure out how the child accidentally got locked in, they are nowhere to be found, and some have even disappeared in full view of a few employees. When checking the security camera footage, these children seem to range in age and sex, but will consistently look between the ages of 6 and 11. And that's all she wrote. So, based off that information alone, my guess is that this is some sort of poltergeist. It does sound like there may be more than one in the building, but of course I won't know that for sure until I can hopefully make contact with one of them. The thing is, if no one's been possessed or has died yet, then it seems these entities may not be violent or demons or anything like that. These very well may just be the spirits of actual children who are maybe just lost and obviously confused about what's going on. But again, we'll know for sure until we're in there. Alright, I believe that's everything I need. Yep, that's everything. Alright. Okay, I was told the door should be unlocked and nobody should be inside the building. So, let's see what's up with this place. Okay, so the power to the building should be cut entirely. Alright, that seems to be the case. Okay, so I told them to make sure that the building's power was cut completely, just to make sure, like if a light turns on or the temperature changes or anything like that, then we could rule out the possibility of it being the power. Also, we need to make sure that it's not messing with the EMF reader. But of course, this unfortunately means that I have to work in the dark. Alright, let's get the EMF reader out and let's see. Well, shit, okay. So I was told that all of their animatronic characters should be on stage and shut down, and there seems to be one missing. I was told there's a bear, a bunny, a chicken, and a fox, and it doesn't seem like the bear one's on stage. Probably shouldn't jump the gun just yet though. Maybe one of the employees forgot to take him out of storage or something. Regardless, let's go ahead and get set up here. Alright, let's see what the EMF reader picks up. I'm starting to get some chills right now, so there must be something close. Getting a few blips here and there, but nothing pretty substantial yet. Oh, here we go. I think we got something right here. Yeah, it seems to be in this area. Let's go ahead and set up the spirit box then. Alright, if there's anyone in the room with me right now, please make your presence known. I mean you no harm. I just need to know if anyone can hear me right now. You can either manipulate something in this room, or attempt to speak through this device that I've set up for you. My name is Sean. Can you say my name back to me?
Sean.
Whoa, shit, here we go. Okay. Just so I can make sure that wasn't a coincidence, can you say my name again?
Sean.
Alright, thank you. So now that I know that I'm speaking to someone, can you tell me your name?
Susie.
Susie. Did I hear you say Susie? Okay, hi Susie. Is there anyone else in the room with me right now, or is it just me and you?
They're here.
They're here? Who's they, Susie? What are their names? Do you know their names, Susie? Alright, well if you don't know, that's fine. Just wanted to see if you did know. How old are you, Susie? Do you remember your age? 8. Okay. So you must be one of the children that I've heard about. Alright, Susie. I guess more to the point. How did you die? Do you remember how you died? I'm not here to hurt you in any way, Susie. I just want to understand what happened to you and why you're here. If you're uncomfortable telling me...
Murder.
Murder? Who murdered you? Do you remember this person's name?
Bunny.
Bunny? You were murdered by a bunny? Maybe she meant Donnie? Like a gun?
Yes.
Wait, was that a yes? Alright then. How did this bunny kill you?
Knife.
A knife? Susie, was this a person dressed like a bunny?
Yes.
Holy shit. Hold up, I have to make sure the camera got that. Okay, holy shit. So there might have been a murder or something that happened here. Restaurant owners said that they had operated here for 5 years straight and the paranormal activity didn't start happening until after this July. So this may have been something that happened pretty recently. But I have no idea what that actually means though. Maybe an employee decided he or she had enough, maybe some crack job snuck in here with a bunny suit on, or maybe the spirit's just lying to me. I have no idea. I'll have to show this to the restaurant owners to see if maybe they caught something like that on the security cameras. But let me just say that these responses are certainly not unusual in a place like this. Also, what's surprising to me is how direct they are. They're fairly coherent and understandable, and I'm getting them within a pretty short amount of time, which is usually a clear sign that I'm actually speaking to someone. But anyways, let's see if we can make contact again. Alright, are you still there, Susie? Susie, can you still hear me? Just lost the signal. If there are any spirits still in the room with me, please make your presence known. I don't know if the camera caught that, but I think I just heard a chair move. Look, right there. That's at least where the sound came from. It's right next to my flashlight, too. Did someone just pull this chair out? Are you sitting down right here? Off. Do you want the flashlight off? Okay, those are brand new batteries. There's no way my flashlight just died. Yeah, look at that. Still works. Now that the flashlight's off, will you talk to me now? Off again? What else do you want me to turn off?
Noise?
Noise? You want me to turn the spirit box off? If I turn off the noise, will you talk to me? Alright, let's go ahead and turn the spirit box off for now. Alright, I turned the noise off. Whoever you are, I'm not trying to hurt you. I just want to have a conversation with you. Can you tell me where you are right now? The fuck is that noise? What the fuck is that? Hello? I don't know if the camera could see that, but I for sure just saw a head stick out and move over there. There should be no one here but me. So I'm gonna have to re-watch the footage to get a better look at whatever the hell that just was. But it looked like a silhouette of a person standing next to these pinball machines. This person definitely wasn't as tall as me, so maybe it was an apparition of one of the children the night guards keep. What the fuck?
I don't care if I'm aiming to
Look at that. Now it's locked. Is the other one locked? Yeah, the other one's locked too. Well, I was gonna do some stuff in the bathroom to see if I could get the spirit the kids saw to reveal itself, but it seems like the spirit isn't a fan of that. So maybe I could come back tomorrow or something and see if the owners can unlock the door again and maybe take off its hinges so there won't be a door for the spirit to lock, you know? Anyways, I seriously need to check the footage because I need to make sure the camera even got what I just saw a moment ago. Alright, so it looks exactly what I saw, which was pretty much a shadow apparition of someone. It also looked like it could be a small kid, maybe, which would make sense if it's one of the children that the night guards were talking about. It just leads me to believe, you know, a lot more than I did originally, that maybe more than one spirit's presiding here. The voice that kept saying, off, sounded completely different than the first spirit I talked to, so I don't know. Let's go ahead and turn the spirit box back on, see if we can get anyone else here to talk with me, and also see if any other activity will happen tonight. If not, then I'm probably gonna call it quits for tonight. Holy shit. Hello? That's gotta be one of the children. Look at that. Now she's gone. Hold up. Let me grab the case so I can see what that's about. Well, I guess that explains where you were the entire time. I'm having a bit of a hard time believing you were left like that, though. I want to at least try to do a session with one of these things, so I guess now's a better time than any to see if these spirits are in fact controlling the animatronics themselves. Going in with the big guns now. Gonna set up an Ovilus for this session. Q&A mode. So hopefully I can get some clearly spoken words. Alright, is there anyone in the room with me right now? Anyone who'd like to communicate with me? I of course mean you no harm. I just want to know if someone else is in here with me. Did someone here move the... I am. You are? Okay, good. What's your name? Gabriel. Gabriel. Alright. Hi, Gabriel. Can you tell me roughly where you are in the room? Bear. Bear. So you're saying you're in front of the bear? Inside. Inside? Are you the one who moved the bear in here? Gabriel, why are you possessing the animatronics here? I'm not gonna assume you're trapped. Trapped? You're trapped inside that thing? How did you get trapped? Gabriel, I know this may be uncomfortable for you, but I can't help you unless you answer my questions. How did you get trapped in that thing? Okay, well, if you're still troubled by what happened to you, then I guess we can skip those questions. If it means you'll keep talking to me. Okay. Do you remember how you died, Gabriel? Murder. There it is again. Murder. That's exactly what Susie said. Do you remember who murdered you, Gabriel? Him. Him? What do you mean him, Gabriel? Do you remember his name? Gabriel, whether you're trying to or not, you're causing a lot of problems for the people who own this place. Now, if you help me out... He must die. Will pay. I assume you're talking about your killer. I don't know if I'm going to kill him, per se, but I'm willing to find him and make him pay for what he did to you and Susie. Now just tell me what you remember of him. Did you catch a glimpse of him, maybe? Do you remember what he looked like? What he was wearing? Purple. Purple. Okay, purple. Well, at least that's something. I was told by the restaurant owner that the employees here wear purple outfits. Did this person look like he worked here, maybe? Yes. Yes. Interesting. Did you ever see his face? Can you describe it to me? No, too dark. No, too dark. Okay, so it must have been too dark to make out the facial features, I guess. Alright, so one last thing I want to ask before I go. I was talking to another spirit here named Susie, and she mentioned something about someone in a bunny suit. Does that sound familiar to you? Gabriel, are you still there? Get out. Get out? Why? Why do you want me to leave, Gabriel? Get out. Get out. Have I said something to upset you? What the fuck? Why did this just go out? What the fuck? Whoa, 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 what the fuck? Holy Oh, come on, come on, come on!
You straight up like punched that window. As soon as you
Alright. So I've managed to finally roll this thing in here, so I guess let's go ahead and get started now. Boss wants me to run through this maintenance report, so hopefully we can figure out why this thing has been acting up lately. We're also opening a new location next year, so what's most likely going to happen is I'm going to have to strip this thing apart so we can use it for spare parts for the newer animatronic models. So let's go ahead and see what I need to do first. Let's see here, movement test. Alright then, we will need as many parts as we can salvage from our remaining animatronics. These may include servos, wires, circuit boards, or pieces from the endoskeleton. Insert the floppy disk titled Animatronic Movement Test Program into the computer to test each of the animatronic's joint movements. Okay, sounds simple enough. Alright, let's get the computer on, get this thing hooked up, and let's see how this movement test goes. Let's see. Ah, here it is. Yes. Alright, let's see here. Let's go ahead and start with the head movements first. H-A-E. And then we'll just go down the rest of the body. Okay, well then. Looks like the neck and jaw joints are functioning normally, so I'm just going to put this camera down a little bit so I can. Huh. That's strange. I guess there's some kind of circuit malfunction. I'm not sure why. Okay. What happened? Alright.
insane.
So,
Yeah, I can hear you. Yeah, I can hear you.
Alright. Okay, so let me just go ahead and make sure everything is connected right, get it all rebooted, and then we'll pick up where we left off. Okay, so just checking the circuits now on the back of the head here. They might be shorted. These control the neck and jaw servos, and yeah, they seem to have been shorted. So that means the head won't move unless all of the electronics are completely gutted and replaced. Thankfully, I'm not repairing this piece of junk, so I guess I'll just leave everything how it is and move on to the next one. Alright, so let's see the ears. E-A-R-S. Huh. Why aren't they moving? E-A-R-S. Alright, so if the ears aren't moving, that means the shortage affected just about everything connected to the head. So I guess the ears don't work either. Alright, let's try the arms instead, I guess. Okay, that seems to be working fine. Great, at least we can salvage something from the endoskeleton. So let's try the other one now. Jesus Christ! Damn, okay. So the entire shoulder joint just completely snapped. All of these parts are so grimy and full of rust that these constant failures don't exactly surprise me. So I mean, I might be able to salvage the forearm and hand, but I don't know how. Looks like I'll only be able to entirely salvage the left arm though. Which, I guess, is better than nothing. Damn, this thing stinks. Okay. So let's go ahead and take off this left arm now before something kills it too, so I can at least salvage something from this thing. Alright, so as you can see here, I managed to get the left arm taken off. Took a bit of force and of course some know-how, but here it is. And as you can see, the wires are cut, but still intact enough to be rewired to anything else. So hopefully I'll be able to salvage everything that I haven't tested already. But seeing how easily that right shoulder joint just snapped, I highly doubt it'll be that easy. Alright, let's move on to the hips now. Man, I mean, this thing might as well just collapse right in front of me. I'm surprised they want me to salvage anything from it at all. Alright, let's move on to the legs. Left leg. Okay, those seem to be working fine. Alright, both legs seem to be working fine. I'll probably salvage those last though, when I get finished with everything else, because I'll still need this thing standing. Okay, fabric exterior salvage. The new animatronic models will be made from a plastic mold. This means we will need to salvage as many pieces of the fabric layer as possible. The most important of which are the hard-to-replicate features such as the head, face, hands... Oh, Jesus! Why is... Oh... right.
You wanna go like on the beach? Ready? Yeah.
What episode am I on for this?
When do you wanna do it? When do you wanna do it?
Never mind, insane. I guess I can do it.
Forgot to...
This is long enough.
Okay. Are you ready for what you are about?